We're going up against the Los Angeles Lakers in this one. And right off the tip, Kobe does a floater over the brow, banking it off the glass. Something about the Lakers in 2K13, they're so difficult to play against. Here I'm getting my first rebound after Dwight tries to do a post move. I can't wait to play 2K14 to see how good the Lakers are going to be. Because obviously in 2K13, they severely overrated the Lakers. And that was such a powerful slam. But there's got to be a developer working for 2K that is a Lakers fan, because how else do you explain the way that they play in this game? If you saw the live stream, if you saw the videos, you saw Steve Nash playing like Rondo on defense. You saw everything. The evidence is there. Rigging, something is going on. And look at Aminu throwing it down over Dwight Howard. What got into Aminu there? Aminu has been really aggressive since the playoffs. He has turned into a new player. I mean, that right there, that was a move. And that rebound right there, that was a smooth move. I just grabbed it somehow, some way. The ball just teleported. It got zapped. It got warped right into my hands. And check out the moves by Kobe. The hop step, the pivot. That's too many moves, young blood. Or old blood. Kobe trying to do too much. I find Ryan Anderson for the splash. What do you think of the New Orleans New Jerseys, the Pelicans? They just came out a few days ago, I believe. People have been discussing them. And I think the Hornets jerseys look way better. That's what I think. It feels like a downgrade. But in 2K14, I'm not going to be on the Hornets, so it doesn't even matter. Or the Pelicans. I'm not going to be on this team, so I don't care. Then I decided to pull out the fade over Corey McGee, or Maggette. McGee. Corey Maggette. You see, I got 5 rebounds here in the first quarter. And I say, you know what? I might as well go coast to coast. At first, I was thinking about trying to do the floater rebound. But then I said, let me just throw it down. I ain't got time for the floater rebound. I did a good job. That's 5 rebounds in the first quarter. I don't need to get desperate just yet. I decided to get extra fancy there, changing my dunk to a layup and then getting fouled in the process. Some people might say that's some cheese right there to guarantee some free throws. But you know what? I'm going to celebrate with a lob off the glass. But Warwick can't finish it. Wow. Even with the alley-ooper signature skill on level 2, alley-oops are still doing that right there. That's a nice and one. So now I'm debating, does alley-ooper actually work? Because lately in the last few games, a lot of my teammates have been dropping or missing their slams. Now, obviously, that one went off the glass and, oh, what the? What's going on here? Splash. Even though I'm at the halfway mark here in the second quarter, as far as rebounds goes, I'm not satisfied. I want these boards. I want them. I mistimed it, and I still get the board. The thirst is real. I'm thirsty for these triple doubles. And oh my goodness, what was that? What kind of turnover was that? Seriously. But I ain't mad. I'm running back. I'm like, ooh, he got bumped. That's another rebound for me. I love it when they get hit with the contact layups. That's the perfect time to just slide in there and get a rebound, because the defender and the offensive player, they're both stuck in an animation. So that means they can't go for the rebound. The fewer people that are going for rebounds, the better it is for me, because so many of my, and look at that move on Steve Nash. I had him leaning, so it was only right that I hit him with the fade. But so many of my rebounds get stolen by my teammates. So that's why you see, like right there, no one on my team jumped for the board. That's why I was able to get it. So anytime I see a contact layup, I sprint immediately into the paint, because that could be a potential rebound. Now, one thing that's bad about going for these rebounds, as I get Kobe up in the air with the pump fake, so I fade again from mid-range. But what's bad about going for these rebounds is that I don't really like to steal the ball. And oh, what was that? Splash! Oh! But how did Steve Nash get his ankles broken when I didn't even do anything? All I did was pass the ball. And he, that's a nice rebound. I'm at 9, baby. I made Steve Nash fall without even dribbling. I passed the ball and I broke his ankles. That's a new one right there. Too bad I didn't make the 3. If I would have made that 3, that would have been the best highlight ever. There goes the triple-double. Get hype. One thing that's bad about going for triple-doubles is the fact that I don't like to steal the ball, because every time I steal the ball, that's a shot attempt that I can't possibly get a rebound for. So I find in a lot of these games, like even in this game, oh, I'm getting blocked by Steve Nash. I got to fade. Yeah, we're going to drop this game to the Lakers. It was a good game for me, though. I only had 1 turnover. I did pretty well, but hey, at least I got the triple-double, so I'm not really mad. But I find that when I steal the ball, I feel like that could have been a possession where maybe I get a rebound. And that's why I can't wait to be done with these triple-doubles, because then I don't have to do that. All I got to do is just play defense like normal. If the ball comes my way, I steal it. I help my team win, as opposed to just trying to say, maybe that's going to be another rebound for me. Because in some of these games, the rebounds are really tough to get. Like I had a game that I'm not showing where I had 9 rebounds, and it was so sad because in the 4th quarter, the last 5 minutes, my teammates kept stealing my rebounds. Over and over again, they were just coming out of nowhere, flying out of nowhere. What kind of BS was that? I just did a layup off the bottom of the backboard. Come on, cuz. But I ain't even mad because I got that rebound. So it's all good. When you're going for these triple-doubles for the Hall of Fame, you don't really care. And I said, you know, it's the 1st quarter. I got the Gatorade pack prime, so I could do that. I could sprint all the way up the court and slam it down. We're still in the 1st quarter, but I make a bad pass. Tried to bounce past it, but there just wasn't enough spacing. But guess what? I get another rebound. And that one was kind of crazy because he got blocked and the ball just kind of fell right into my hands. So that's another lucky rebound from me. 4 in the 1st quarter. I'm pacing very well in this game. And this is another good possession for me to get a rebound because it's an isolation play. And that's how I get a lot of my rebounds as well. You see, now he passes it off to the paint. There's going to be a contact layup. You see, nobody on my team jumps for the board. That's how it works. And just like always, we normally score after that happens. And there it is. I get the assist. They call a timeout. And this sequence right here is really good because you see I have 5 rebounds. We still got 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. So I'm greedy. I'm at the halfway mark again. But if I can get more rebounds, I'm not going to be mad. So that's exactly what I'm trying to do. He takes the shot. I'm running in there. Give me that. I'm at 6 rebounds now. And you see I only have 7 points. So I'm trying to keep my scoring down. Although in this game, I'm shooting a bad percentage. You see I'm 3 of 11. So that's not good. But really, if you look at the way I'm playing, I'm not trying to take shots. Like right here, you see I'm totally out of the play. I'm hoping my teammates do all the work. There goes a contact layup. I grab another rebound. So now I'm at 7 rebounds in the 2nd quarter. That means I got a 2nd half, an entire half of the game to get just 3 rebounds to guarantee yet another triple-double. And look at this, another contact layup, another rebound. I love contact layups when you're going for rebounds. When I'm not going for rebounds, I hate the contact layup. I even call it the contact layup, leaning layup cheese. But look at that. I'm grabbing another. All my rebounds have been the same in this game. It's so funny. So you see, I'm keeping up with the trend. I've got 15 points in the 3rd quarter. I'm trying not to shoot, but after that crossover and that ankle breaker move, I had to score. I had to. If I didn't get him leaning, then I would have passed it off. But since I had him leaning, I said, let me make this a highlight play. Let me lean sideways. Trying to be like MJ in his prime right there. And now I actually tried to do the floater rebound, but you see I end up doing the up and under move because I'm stuck at that 9th rebound. I want that 10th rebound already. We fast forward into the 4th quarter. Look at that. I tried the floater rebound. It's not working. I'm scoring. I'm panicking now because I know that the time is ticking and I want that rebound. I mistimed it and I get it again. Another mistimed rebound. 2 straight games, I mistimed the rebound, but I still end up getting it. So now that I have the triple-double, everything is just released. Now it's just all about getting the win. If I was able to do that earlier in the game against the Lakers, and I am so wide open, splash. If I would have gotten that triple-double earlier in that Lakers game, we would have won the game, because then I could have concentrated on just winning instead of getting these boards. So we're going to take this game. You see the score. We're at 120 points. We're doing really good. And I'm just going to pad my stats a little bit, get some more assists. You know how I do, because I also need the assist. That's my next thing. Once I get these triple-doubles out the way, now I got to figure out a way to get 1,000 extra assists before the season is over. That was a nice steal. So I'm going to celebrate with the lob. But again, my teammates are missing a lob. Look at that. I'm knocking news down to the ground. No sportsmanship for the Hall of Fame CPU. I cross it over. I wanted to throw a lob, and I realized I messed up there. So I'm going to just let it fly at the buzzer. So now I'm down to just 5. 5 more triple-doubles are needed, and then I can go ahead and breeze through the regular season and get to the playoffs. Another great game, only 2 turnovers in this one.
Some big numbers tonight with 36 points. With that great performance offensively, is there anything different you did to facilitate that?
I don't know. Let me see, man. I'm trying to go back through my day and see if there was anything different. Let's see, man. I woke up when I usually do. Still ate my breakfast. Hit the gym for the shoot around and did the same pregame routine. Yeah, really can't think of anything that might have brought this on. I guess it was just a result of all the work I put in leading up to today. Hopefully that'll carry over into the coming games as well.